and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new then a big huge welcome to you. My name is Cez and I am an autistic and epileptic YouTuber. In today's video we are going to be continuing with National Epilepsy Awareness Week, and if you are new then this week is National Epilepsy Awareness Week, and normally I upload 2 videos a week, but because epilepsy is very important to me and National Epilepsy Awareness Week is a big huge week, I'm going to be uploading a video every single day this week. So this is the 3rd of the 7th video, and with today's video I want to talk about epilepsy and barriers, and this is a type of video that I was sort of debating about just whether I should film it or not, but I decided to give it a go ahead because I feel this is very important to me. So today I'm just going to be talking about things that will probably put me on hold for the next few years, and normally in my mind I have a very long list, but I'm going to be cutting down because I don't really want to make this video too long, because if you've been with me for a very long time then you'll know that I talk for England and these are some things that I really want to talk about. So I won't go into too much introduction because I have been talking for about nearly 3 minutes already, and this is my second attempt to film this video because I went all over the place for the first try, so hopefully second time round everything's going to be good. And the very first one, and this is something that I have been thinking about for some time because most people around my age have already started thinking about it or who have already done this, and that is independent living. And it's not really helpful as well because with my autism it'll make it twice as hard, and because I really cannot do anything like paying or calculating bills or cannot fulfill certain tasks, and because of this I really need to be in supporting accommodation. So that means that I really cannot live all by myself in a flat, but I have to live in housing accommodation with others who are on the autistic spectrum or have certain disabilities. And this is a very tricky problem at the moment because I have had a look at a few things before but they really didn't go according to plan, and I have been looking around at a few things with my parents, but unfortunately it didn't really meet my needs, and one of them includes special housing accommodations for epileptics, and unfortunately it's just for epileptics and nobody else. And with me I like to be inclusive because I really want to live somewhere where everyone is accepted, not just one person with one disability but with multiple disabilities or hardly any disability at all. And this is something that we may have to consider in the future, and as you could tell it was very difficult for me to explain, and this is not really an easy thing to talk about, and I don't know if I'm going to be living at home for quite some time or I might be having my own support accommodation. I really don't know yet, and I'm trying not to think about it because this is a big worry, but we're just gonna have to see how I go. My second biggest barrier is independent travelling, and if you have known me for a while then you'll know that I love to travel. I could travel anywhere, but one of my favourite places to do is to either travel to London or travel abroad, but I'm only starting to do things independently. I've just learned how to go on the bus independently, but I cannot do trains or aeroplanes very independently. And one of the biggest barriers with travelling independently is if you're going to receive help from anybody when you have a seizure, and there may be a few cases where people may or may not help you, or there might be some things that you may have to pay, because I know in some countries abroad you have to pay for getting medical treatment and medicine, and also there may be slight chance of language as well, and I have language difficulties, which means that if if there is someone who speaks in like a different accent or just uses words that I don't understand, I would struggle to listen, and this is my weakest point. I don't know if I'll able to travel independently in my lifetime abroad, but trains I may be okay with. Again, I just don't really know. I'm taking things slow and steady. And my last barrier I'm going to be talking about today is one that I'm currently going through, but I'm worried a little bit because I know when you change different settings and places, it can be a little bit tricky, and that is having epilepsy in the workplace. And if you have known me for a while again, then you'll know that I am volunteering. I have 2 voluntary jobs, but I've never had paid work, nor have I had full-time work, because my voluntary jobs are part-time and I only work about under 5 hours a week, which is not a lot. But when the time will come for me to actually go into the workplace, whether it's part-time again or full-time, I'm going to struggle to explain to my peers and a potential future boss about my epilepsy. And this is something that really terrifies me, because I know that with autism there's a lot of hoo-ha about, and with epilepsy I don't know if it's the same thing. This is something that I have to really think about carefully, and I know that having autism and epilepsy, it can cause a lot of problems, so I don't really know that I may focus on some bits, or maybe have to write a script so I could talk to people about it whilst going through a job interview. Again, I don't really know, but all I know for certain is that I'm happy where I am and I just don't have to worry about it for a while. And that's all I've got to say at the moment. I'm sorry I haven't really made sense, but it was a very difficult topic for me to explain, so hopefully that's okay if you don't understand me, or if I'm going on one side to the other. Again, I find these topics very difficult, but I just need to get the weight off my chest a little bit, and I think it's helped really, if you know where I'm coming from with this. So I'm going to be drawing this video to a close. I really hope you enjoyed the video so far, and until then guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, keep on dreaming and never stop believing. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye!